What is true compassion? Woo, hot subject, because so many different opinions exist. And here's mine, and I think it's a very grounded, very global, zoomed out perspective of true, real compassion. Quite simply, I think the difference between true compassion and, we'll just say, compassion of the old style that we've been perpetuating for so many eons is a lot of us forget that compassion to ourselves first must be paramount. And what I mean by that is anytime we're feeling bad, especially feeling bad or sorrowful for somebody else or for some other event, that's not being compassionate to ourselves, because we're just bringing about bad feelings to ourselves. So, and we're not going, I don't mean to ignore any situations that's going on. That's a general conclusion that people think when I say that. No, I'm not talking about ignoring anything. But true compassion, I've summed it up into a sentence, and I've been pondering this for the longest time. And so here it is. True compassion is, I feel great when I see greatness, and I can share in those loving, awesome feelings. And whenever I see suffering or anything that's not so great, I don't feel that suffering myself. I don't take that in. So what should I do in this situation? I honor it. I give honor to the suffering, the anything less than feeling loving and great, because it's there. It deserves our honor, it deserves our respect, and it has its place in the world. Yes, it does. But there's no reason for me to feel awful about the suffering in the world, both my own suffering and the suffering of other people. So if I start to view the world through this new lens, these new glasses of what I call true compassion, it's this just huge burden lifted. And at the same time, try this out. The next time that someone comes to you, needing to vent, or someone's having a really bad day, someone's suffering, and be present with them and be with them and simply say, and instead of saying, oh, I feel so sorry for you, which simply adds to their sob story, and it doesn't take it away from you. You're only adding to the suffering by saying, I feel so sorry for you. Instead of saying that, try, I honor you. I honor what you're going through, and let's give honor to it, and let's let it be for as long as it needs to be. Clearly there's a purpose here. There is. And the best way we could observe the purpose and whatever we may learn out of this suffering and bring you out of it as quick as possible is simply to honor it. So try that out. And then, of course, whenever you're around people who are having great, wonderful times, drink in that greatness, share the excitement and the joy and all that great stuff. And you can just hover between feeling the awesome emotions and giving honor and credence to the less awesome emotions, and you never need dip into the suffering, the pain, the sorrow ever again. It really is a choice, and this is one way to live both a compassionate life and a life free of suffering, which is one of my aims, one of my purposes in life, is to alleviate completely my own suffering, which I have done to a very great degree, and to show others, hey, you can do this too. It's just a mental switch. And because human language is so important, give this a shot. I honor you in whatever you're going through, and let's just sit here in that.